Biafra, superstars, media.
My people in how day, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you listen to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media. Fellow Biafrans, people around the world, this will be the wrap-up for my videos about Nnamdi Kanu. As I promised you all, I gave this whole day to Nnamdi Kanu. So hear the last analysis. Also hear about Asari Dokubo. Because I'm hearing that some of his own men are also part of those that bear false witness against Nnamdi Kanu. We're also hearing about the one they call UWAZURIKE and his MASSOB men. But at this point, let us hear the analysis from this studio and this video, which is very, very good. Listen to it. Listen.
Channel. So today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and as we speak, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, is back in court as his long-awaited trial continues at the Federal High Court in Abuja. And this time around, the case is now, being handled by a new judge, Justice James Omotosho, making him the fourth judge to take over this matter since it started nearly 10 years ago. And the last court sitting, was on April 29th, and that was when the federal government called its first witness, who is a top DSS officer. That officer testified secretly from behind a screen, a mask, meaning nobody could see him, and he gave details about Kanus' 2015 arrest and his role in the Biafra movement. So he also brought in several items that were recovered during that arrest, including laptops, phones, and documents linked to Radio Biafra. So now today, the main thing that's expected in court is cross-examination. That simply means that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer will now ask the DSS officer their own questions. So possibly to...
Hold it there, not just one person, because the way you're speaking, it sounds as if it's just one witness. Today, 5 more witnesses were arraigned, and the series of questions, went on. One of those was what they asked him, because the rumor now in Nigeria is, Nnamdi Kanu, they saw him with a lady in the hotel. You see, the story of 2015 is what they want to paint as what happened in Kenya in 2021 of June. Yes, he was doing a program. There was a lady there. That doesn't mean anything. Today, they asked them, does the woman carry anything that makes you to liken her to be a terrorist? They said no. But also, I want you to know that 5 more people came, 5 more witnesses, all wearing masks. That's a fact I want you to understand. But let's continue. Let's continue.
The claim or poke holes in his testimony, and after that the federal government may bring in a second witness to testify. So it's worth noting that Kanu's defense team is now stronger than ever. In fact, he has 4 senior advocates of Nigeria, SANs, representing him in court, including former Attorney General Kanu Agabi. And also you should know that on the other hand, the federal government's legal team is also being led by a heavyweight chief, Adeboyega Awomolo. He's also a senior advocate of Nigeria. So this trial is still tied to the 7th count, charges of terrorism and treason.
So the Yorubas, they are using your own judge, somebody from the Yoruba land, to go against us, to Yorubas. This is why I'm saying that you must find a way to differentiate yourself from those who believe in Nigeria. How will you feel if a Biafran man was the lawyer going against Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday IGBO? It's an irony that a Yoruba man chose that case to prosecute Nnamdi Kanu. A Yoruba man. But let's continue.
And after today's hearing, the case will continue on May 6th, which is the next scheduled date. Also, you should know that IPOB and Kanu supporters have been vocal. As usual, they are calling the whole process, a sham trial and demanding his unconditional release. But the federal government is pushing to go all the way with this case. And we are watching to see if today's cross-examination will shift the momentum in any direction, or if more evidence will still be introduced by the prosecution executions. So anyway, this is what Asari Dokubo is saying about this issue recently. Let's listen to what he has to say. And also, we're going to be keeping you guys updated with everything that is happening in Abuja shortly. So for now, this is just the update we have. So stay tuned, guys.
Answering all the questions.
Big weekend of Unmissable Sport.
Listen.
You be fool. You be fulefu of the highest order.
A fulefu.
Abantu.
God have mercy.
You see? And it's so irritating when you see this thing. So irritating when they do it. And you think that you are not a traitor to the cause of the Igbo people.
Wow.
What better way, what better alternative do you have from what we have today?
Wow, this is something new, because this is the first time I'm hearing this song or this message from this man. It seems today Asari Dokubo has taken his medication because he's speaking with sense. Him, they make sense. Let me make I follow and speak pidgin English. Him, they make sense to today. The way him they talk, he like say him don't take his medication. Because for the first time, he is now speaking. He's seeing things now from the view lens, from the point of view of Nnamdi Kanu. It's likewise Simon Ekpa. Because today now they are saying, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a saint. Simon Ekpa is the problem. Blame Simon Ekpa. You know, now Simon Ekpa is responsible. Killings in Benue State, blame Simon Ekpa. Criminals do something in Southeast, oh, Simon Ekpa boys. This is the problem I have with these animals. People who are scared to call a spade a spade. I'm still waiting. The Yorubas, I made a video where the Fulani headsmen, they chopped off the hands, both hands of a man in Oyo State. I am still waiting for the Yorubas to make a video on this. Maiyegun, the general, that idiot, he has refused to speak on this. But he was so quick. He was so upfront to call Simon Ekpa a killer of his people. That's a typical coward. It is happening in your own house. No problem. No, you won't discuss it. The one happening in Biafra land, you will turn around and blame somebody trying to rescue us, somebody trying to protect us, somebody trying to defend our land. You are blaming him, calling him the killer of his people. Maiyegun, now God go punish you. Idiot. I've told you, whenever I see you, that's when I promise you, I go drum to you. Idiots. They are buying your men now in Yoruba land. They are killing the Yorubas in Yoruba land. You have said nothing about it. You've kept your mouth shut. But when the Biafra, in fact, I don't blame you now. I blame the Biafrans giving you money. Oh, Maiyegun, you're talking the truth to super chat. Take this one. Maiyegun, we love you. Super record. Biafrans. Ndi Igbo. When I go wake up. Ndi Igbo. When una go wake up. Stop behaving like the black Americans in USA, where they want to be loved. They buy the most expensive cars just to be loved. When they are buying gold, diamonds, and all those things, necklaces, they buy the bling bling, the most expensive one, with hopes that the white man will see them as, okay, they are doing well financially. Don't see them as the criminals. Don't see them as the Negroes who are unkept, who don't have things financially. To the Biafrans, you mustn't act that way. They are just using you. The same way the Yoruba pastors are using you all across in Yoruba land. The same thing they are doing you now. I'm telling you this because I don't want you guys to be wasting your money. The only Yoruba man I can vouch for that is in the media that you should support is Koiki Media. Koiki Media, because I don't see him say, now somebody when fit to do something. He is a talker and a doer. A koeme. He's a talker and a doer. But Maiyegun is just a criminal. He's there. He calls them nickname. Boko Hari, Tinubu, Weremeje, Werewike. Funny stuff. He's cracking jokes. And you, in fact, we cannot insult the Biafra. We cannot insult her. But this same man you people love, he called Simon Ekpa a killer of his people. It means you guys watching Maiyegun, the Biafrans watching Maiyegun, you guys, you love one Nigeria. You are in love with one Nigeria because if you believe in us, if you believe in the gospel of Simon Ekpa, there is no way you follow somebody who called Simon Ekpa a killer of his people. He says Simon Ekpa, they killed the Biafrans. He says Simon Ekpa is a coward. Maiyegun called Simon Ekpa a coward. That in a picture in Sweden, I mean, Finland, he covered his face with the paper. While he was held in custody, Simon Ekpa was hiding his face. He's a coward. This is what this boy said, Maiyegun. And most of you, you are still watching him, giving him your money. Unashamed to shame me. Unashamed to shame me. Eh? You see me, I call a spade a spade. I respect all but fear none. I am a respecter of all, but I fear none. And anybody when cross my way, I swear to God and man, that person go chop water. That's me. I respect all, but fear none. And I don't forgive nor forget. I'm not your God or your Jesus. I don't forgive nor forget. Now, I don't make me vex. But that boy, the Biafran still watching that boy, that idiot. Now there are many people in his village. He's saying nothing about it. Let's continue.
The situation in which we are.
Wow.
Buhari makes appointment to strike area. He gives it to his people. He does not even cast a passing glance at Rochas. He does not cast a passing glance at Tinubu Silva. He does not cast a passing glance at Ngige. He does not even give a damn whether it exists or not. He does his own thing. When he has finished, one is sprinkling. Bam, bam, bam. You're posting on your wall. You're an IGBO man. You're posting on your wall. Lagos is generating a lot of revenue. Where does this revenue come from?
Tell them, I beg.
Health is in Lagos.
Tell them.
Where is there any oil field? The fake one, they took our OML and gave it to Fulani and said it is Lagos. When we Biafra is free, we will know where that one is there.
Okay.
I think they said they've discovered oil in the Shaggy Basin, and then you are celebrating. Everything against us is what you celebrate.
Now you're waking up. Now you understand the language now. What they do is they put pipes somewhere. They can't go the Chad Basin, clear they don't find oil. No, it is our oil when they put there. Dokubo, make you know, I can say, you know, you are now understanding life now. So, make you no worry. Slowly and steadily, we are implementing Biafra. When we don't implement Biafra, we don't mark out all the borders. Now, any pipe when they underground, when they run go Chad, when they run go somewhere else, we go find out now. I'm not saying we will not help our neighbors when it comes to oil. No. Oyendo said, everybody go get oil for free. Those who were part of Nigeria, when Biafra don't come, that's who we are. We shall give them oil free, but we, our own economy, will not be based on oil. Now, lazy man, they follow oil. Nigeria, since how many years ago? Now, only oil, they are running a mono economy. Mono means one, singular. That's a lazy man now. Those old men, those old dirty idiots, you call your politicians. Old men. Eh? They don't have the brain, the capacity to think. They don't have it. But people like us now we get the brain. Eh? We are more of a thinking economy. We are into business. We want to compete with the whole world. We will let the whole world know Biafra is open for business. The oil will be secondary now. It's a low-hanging fruit. That oil will be low-hanging fruit. We have no time for the oil. We've been surviving without the oil. So anything coming from the oil, any revenue, any proceed will be extra. That business, that we want to do, we shall compete with China when it comes to business. Eh? Somebody was telling me, are you telling me that if I want to go to that zoo called Nigeria, there is no international airport towards the eastern region? I said, that's the case. It's like flying to America. And the only airport is in California. Lagos is like California. Abuja, probably, you know. What about New York? There's nothing there. Texas, nothing there. If you are going to Texas, you must fly to California. That's the problem. As mighty as we are, the eastern region, Biafra land, you are telling us we went there good for business. We don't have no international airport that a plane can fly directly from New York to Biafra land. From London Heathrow to Biafra land. From Canada to Biafra land. From Australia to Biafra land. You guys, you are slowing us down. No. We are big fish in a small pond. With the Biafrans, right now we are like a big fish in a small pond. They have caged us down. I have to go to a Yoruba land to fly abroad. Lagos. A Biafran man has to go to Yoruba land to go take plane. I have to go to the Fulani land because now the Hausas, they are all gone and they are cowards. They don't want to speak out. Think about it now. You have to go to Hausa land, Abuja, to take flight to London, or to Yoruba land to take flight to New York. But the Biafrans, no, not in there. Even the ones that we build, those so-called governors, they build them, they still say no to it. You can't use it. My God, have mercy. And those that live in Nigeria, they say they love Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Waiting go better in a system like that. A system arranged like that. Waiting go better. Now, devil now. Nothing but problems will come your way. Sorrow, pain, tears, blood, death, bad news. I want to get seaport. I have to go to Lagos. Dry port, go to the north. May God have mercy. And you say you believe in Nigeria, one Nigeria. Go on, you will not die. Go on will not die. Yakubu go on will not die. He won't die. He won't die. This thing he did to us. This thing he did to the God's people. That he was ready to kill as much as possible. 7 million. 1 million, 2 million, he didn't stop. 3 million, starve them. 4 million, 5 million, he didn't stop. 6 million, he didn't blink. 7 million people died. More than 7 million. Until Britain was now shamed. The Irish came to Biafra land. The Irish priest, they called some pressmen from Ireland. They came and they gathered all the children with kwashoko in the community. They put them in a location and took a picture, made videos, series of videos to show the whole world and show Britain, to shame Britain, say, look at what you are doing to the children of God. Children looking like they are pregnant. That was the only time when Britain said, okay, shame they catch us now. Ireland, our rivals, our close rivals, don't shame us. Suddenly, the citizens of Britain now saw what their governments were doing, the foreign policy of their government. Because sometimes, they don't see the foreign policies. They only see the ones at home. The one they call the home office, where they make policies. If you are hungry, they give you food bank, free food. If you are homeless, they put you in a shelter. If you don't have job, they take you to an office where you get a job. Somebody will discuss with you on the type of jobs you like. They refer you, you go and train, and you start the job. When you have so many kids, then give you some benefit to take care of the children. When you want to go to school, your kids go to free school. So the people at home, they were loving their government. They were thanking their government. They were proud of Britain until they saw the foreign policy of Britain in Biafra land, where children were being suffered, poisoned, starved to death. To a stage where there was kwashoko in the land. 6 months old children looking like they are 9 months pregnant. God. And people will say that they love Nigeria. The outsiders, those from the other tribe, the other region, they will say they love Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Go on with one nation, one Nigeria. Think about it now. That's crazy. So my people, we have to wake up, man, We have to wake up and stop that nonsense. We have to. We have to, man. We can't continue this way. So let's continue. Listen.
Chevron Texaco, headquarters is in Lagos. They are paying tax. They are drinking. They go to the hotel. All their staffs are in the hotels. They pay VAT. Where does the VAT go to? It goes to Lagos. What does Lagos do? What does Lagos have? It is our resources, and you're in support of it. You are celebrating it, and you think you are deceiving the people. You fight against your people.
Listen.
Moshe Tutu said, it's only a bastard, Moshe Tutu, the Ashanti Hene, the man who fought the British, who fought the European adventurers. They said, it's only a bastard who used his left hand to point his father's land.
Listen.
His left hand to point his father's land. You are using your left hand to point your father's hand because you think Buhari 2 years has passed. What change has Buhari brought to your life? What change has Buhari brought to your life? What change has Buhari brought to your life? What change? Me as if they enjoy and they shop and they tear up and they buy car. They got the soft poverty wants to kill you. They support Buhari as a traitor, as an influence.
Hold on there. So it is clear he was even speaking about Buhari. That's the problem, you know. So this is the old Asari Dokubo. So please, the guy who made this video, do a rejoin and explain that this man was the old Asari Dokubo, not the new one now. He was talking when Buhari was 2 years in office. From his language, from what he was saying now, it is clear he was speaking about when Buhari was 2 years in office. Today, he is now in love with Jagaban. Today, he is now boastful that he is the one that kills the Igbo, that his father sold Igbos as slaves. Because of that, I will not continue with this video. I will end it here. It's an old video. To the media, please be careful. Be upright. Be just in your analysis. Don't just juxtapose news for the sake of doing it. From my analysis and hearing what this man said, it is clear this video of him speaking this way, speaking nice about Nnamdi Kanu, is an old video. Because of that, I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.